TVC News, Accra, Ghana.
We're back in Nigeria, where experts in the aviation industry are calling for more actions in ensuring air safety after Max Air Boeing 737 lost 4 tires while taking off at the Yola Airport on Sunday. Max Air flight with 119 passengers and 6 crew members while taking off lost first rear gear tires, and the remaining 2 tires also burst during the taxiing off process. A statement by the Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection of the Nigerian Safety Investigation Bureau, Bimbo Oladeji, says no fatalities or injuries were recorded. However, this is the 3rd time Max Air is in the news for wrong reasons in the last 1 year. Let's talk to aviation expert Olumide Ohunayo for more on this development. Mr. Ohunayo, thank you so much for talking to us. In addition to this, we probably have some 4 other incidents in the past year. Recall the loss of landing gear wheel on May 7 last year. There's full contamination in July, followed by aborted takeoff, and an air return due to duct overheat on 11 July 2023. What do all of these say about air safety and, in particular, the challenge with this airline?
Well, I don't think we need to press the panic button. It's yes, an unusual occurrence, but it's not also unique to us alone. Incidents, accidents happen in the industry till tomorrow. Delta Airlines, as big as it is, you saw what happened in this last IT outage, had all these passengers stranded, but then this airline has lost a front wheel and a rear wheel. It's not that it's like the tire burst. I mean, the front wheel dropped off the aircraft completely and also lost it up. So these issues happen in the industry, and we don't do not let's panic. On the issue of Max Air, which is the subject today, Max Air has had its good time. They operated the hard successfully, took Nigerians there down to Jeddah and back. But then this has happened, and there's a need for investigation, and as quick as it is, the NSIB, the investigative body, is onto the spot to see what happened, and we'll wait for their investigation. And I think the NCA2 is also there, the aircraft is presently on ground, and that's the procedure that has been followed out, which is the appropriate procedure. And thank God there was no injuries. But then, if you look at the story we had, the pilot aborted takeoff, and a pilot will abort takeoff after initiating the takeoff on ground. So and this takeoff, the takeoff after the two wheels deflated or went flat, and in the process of taxiing that aircraft away from the runway.
Let us talk about these investigations for a minute, because they say the black box system is what makes air travel perhaps the safest, because there is a system whereby you understand what went wrong before an incident or an accident, and then you are able to fix it moving forward. You have talked about the NSIB. There are previous incidents of this nature. What happens to those investigations? Do you think that you can comfortably certify that we are improving on previous incidents, and we are also applying the recommendations following them?
Make no mistake about it. The NSIB does its job. They come up with a report, and once the report is released, it is sent to the NCA, the regulator, for recommendation, and which is put in place. Remember that Max Air at the time was grounded for safety issues, and they had to go through the certification process. They were re-audited and certified to return to operation. So it's not as if when these things happen, they get reports out, just read it and tweet and say, no, they're always implemented, and high safety measures are put in place to ensure reoccurrence does happen, and that has been the practice. What happened with this tire? Well, now we have need to look. Was this tire just recently installed on this on the aircraft of this airline? What about the temperature of the runway? So there's so many issues that are in place now that will tell us what happened for them to have lost 4 tires. This is the same aircraft that landed.
So as an aviation expert, 5 incidents within a year. What message is that sending to you? Are you concerned? Is it something we should all be worried about?
Well, when you say 5 incidents within a year, there are incidents and there are accidents. We don't have accidents, we have incidents. And some of these incidents, if you look at the last one, the one that has to do with the aviation fuel, had to do with the oil company that supplied the aviation fuel to the organization and some other organizations. So, yes, we have genuine reasons to be concerned, but I want us not to press the panic button. The industry is on top of safety issues, and they are working seriously to ensure that we all remain safe. Ghana is presently grounded due to safety reasons, and if Max is found wanting, he will also be grounded. But for now, that's not the issue right now. The issue right now, they have lost 2 tires, and we must find out what happened to the tires and how it happened.